Hi, Speaker. Which items or general public comment would you like to speak on?
Oh, hi. I'm speaking on the resolution about AB 1088, the ban on Kratom and 7.0.
It's general. Please go ahead. You have a
Okay,
minute.
thank you. So my name is Dr. Michelle Ross. I'm an addiction neuroscientist and chief scientific advisor of the nonprofit based in Los Angeles called the Seven Hope Alliance. I want to tell you that the resolution to pass AB 1088 is wrong. If you ban 7.0 and if you also ban Kratom, you will have Los Angeles residents dying. So about 236,000 people in California use 7.0, which is an alkaloid in Kratom. They use it for pain relief. 75% use it for pain relief. And without it, they will not be able to function. They will not be able to go to work. And I did the largest survey of 7.0 consumers in the nation. And what we found was that 25% of them will go to the illicit market and buy illegal fentanyl and other dangerous opioids if 7.0 is banned. That means that they will die. You will have an increase in opioid deaths. Thank you.
Thank you, Speaker.
Yeah, so I'm, I guess, one of the people that she's referring to. I have Crohn's disease and have been let down by our healthcare system for 25 years now. And finally, I found something that was better than opiates. And now, after a year of kind of enjoying that, and I'm finding out that it's like in danger of being banned again. And I'm love to hear suggestions as to like what people expect me to go to when, you know, I'm just seeing options being shut in front of me. I'm just trying to be a, you know, productive member of society, but I live with excruciating pain. And yeah, I'm hearing just like doors shutting in front of me. And the only people that I can see that would benefit from 7.0 being banned is going to be the cartels. So if that's kind of, you know, who we're trying to benefit, that's who's going to benefit from this. So that's all I have.
Thank you, Speaker.
Trabajo para Flying Food Group preparando y empacando comida para vuelos internacionales de LAX.
Yes, I work for Flying Food Group, packaging and preparing airline food for LAX.
Necesitamos mantener el salario olímpico intacto.
We need to maintain the Olympic wage intact.
Estas empresas como Delta y United solo buscan mantener como rehén a la ciudad.
These companies like Delta and United, they just want to hold the city hostage.
Diciendo que si no hacen lo que ellos digan, entonces van a haber consecuencias malas.
Saying that if we don't do as they say, that there will be bad consequences.
No dejemos que las compañías se salgan con la suya.
Yeah, don't let these companies get away with it.
Ya perdieron.
They lost.
Tienen que obedecer la ley del sueldo olímpico.
And they have to obey the law of the Olympic wage.
Por favor, no se dejen engañar.
And please don't be tricked.
Good morning. My name is Rabbi Neil Comas-Daniels. I am the Emeritus Rabbi of Beth Shir Shalom Synagogue in Santa Monica. And for the past 40 years, I've lived in Mar Vista. Ms. Park is my councilwoman. I have three things to share. One is in Hebrew, from Pirkei Avot, from the ethics of our sages. If in the end you want something understood, say it so people can understand you. We had a commitment, a clear commitment on both sides. These workers will work hard to create an atmosphere in Los Angeles that will welcome the world in 2028. They're sticking to their commitment. We expect the city to stick to theirs. And secondly, it's also said in Pirkei Avot that above all things is a good name. Your reputation in the city of Los Angeles, our reputation rides on this law.
Thank you.
Good. My name is Jackie Subek. I am the founder of Seven Hope Alliance Foundation. We are a nonprofit in support of public education on 7-hydroxymetragenine and Kratom. There's an item right now on consent. We urge you to pull back from consent. Do not support the bill in Sacramento. It is not what you think it is. We would love to have an educational moment with you, an opportunity to discuss what all of this is, but we absolutely believe in regulation over prohibition. Please pull this item from consent and give us the opportunity to educate you about these products that are helping tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people in Los Angeles alone. This is the wrong thing to do, to blindly just vote to support this bill in Sacramento. The bill in Sacramento is a mess. Please, please pull it from consent. Thank you.
Good morning, council members. My name is Lauren Robles, and I am the current policy associate for the Trans Latina Coalition. I'm here to advocate for the Trans Latina community, a vastly underserved community in Los Angeles. Myself and the coalition urge the City Council to help protect and serve our most vulnerable. As you move forward with today's agenda, we ask that you take into consideration the heightened risk and current attacks that the TGI community is facing from our federal government. Thank you.
Okay, good morning. My name is Veronica Gonzalez. I'm a proud Angeleno and an organizer with Starbucks Workers United and a former Starbucks barista. I'm here today because the workers who make this city run deserve dignity and respect. Starbucks was named the official coffee partner of the 2028 Los Angeles Olympic and Paralympic Games. That means Starbucks will represent Los Angeles to the world, but Starbucks has not earned that privilege. Starbucks workers are unionizing across the country, but instead of respecting our rights, Starbucks has become the worst labor law violator in modern U.S. history, including here in Los Angeles. Starbucks' supply chain has been tied to allegations of forced labor and dangerous working conditions in Mexico, China, Brazil, Colombia, Kenya, Guatemala, and beyond. Starbucks Workers United is proud to be part of the Fair Games Coalition, standing with other unions and community members to hold the Olympics accountable to their own values. We urge the City Council to demand that Starbucks be denied a seat at the Olympic table until it stops union busting, signs fair contracts, and respects workers everywhere.
Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you. So I'm here today as a representative of the Trans Latina Coalition. Our community faces heightened attacks from rising hate crimes to anti-LGBTQ+ and anti-immigrant policies. Los Angeles County recently declared a state of emergency for immigrants, a clear sign of how vulnerable our families and neighbors have become. As the city prepares for the Olympics, we know from history that this event brings increased policing, displacement, and surveillance that will deepen harms for all vulnerable groups, especially transgender, gender-expansive, immigrant, and working-class people who have already been struggling to access housing and services. The spectacle of the games must not come at the cost of communities' safety and dignity. So I ask you all to please put in policies that will make sure that you protect the most vulnerable communities that are here today. I stand in solidarity with all of the workers who are making things happen, that are moving this city along, and I urge you to support them as well and to make sure that the city of Los Angeles is indeed open for everyone and welcoming to everyone. Gracias.
I'm a consumer at Arias at LAX, and I personally feel it is disgusting to see Delta United and other hotel associations lobbying and trying to hold the city hostage. We won our Olympic wage, and we will not back down, or we will not go back. Don't let Olympic sponsors like Delta get away with this. Defend the wage. Thank you.
Thank you.
Honorable members of the Los Angeles City Council, thank you for this opportunity to speak. I'm a proud Californian, husband, father, and entrepreneur. 7-0 didn't just save my life, it gave me one worth living. Research confirms its power. With minimal respiratory depression, 7-0 shows less abuse potential than traditional opioids. Sure, it is addictive, but not nearly as addictive as alcohol or nicotine, both legal products. Here in Los Angeles, fentanyl, pure poison, is peddled openly in our streets, claiming thousands. Meanwhile, regulators eye 7-0 with suspicion, ignoring its proven benefits, ignoring the science and the facts. This is madness. While cartels flood Skid Row with death, we risk banning a lifeline. Recent tragedies involved traditional Kratom mixed with alcohol and other drugs, not pure 7-0 use. Council members, be bold. Protect 7-0 access. This ban will kill people. Regulate for purity, not prohibition. I urge you not to fall victim to the propaganda created by groups that are only serving their financial interests while spreading outright lies. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Fatima Murrieta. I'm a senior organizer with Jobs to Move America. I've been organizing alongside tourism workers for over 2.5 years for the Olympic wage. It passed in September, and that was no easy feat. Tourism workers have stood strong against every attack from Delta, United, and the Hotel Lodging Association. This summer, I spoke with voters across many of your districts as these companies launched the referendum campaign. Angelenos saw through their corporate deception and stood with workers, and guess what? We won again. Live up to Angelenos' mandate. Continue to stand with workers by defending the wage, and don't fall for corporate pressure tactics. Thank you.
My name is Yoshi. I'm the pastor at San Pedro United Methodist Church. I'm representing CLU today, and I'd like to speak to my council member, Mr. McCosker, because I've felt represented these past few months. Ever since our violent invasion of the city and occupation by ICE, you've been a voice of the people and immigrants. I see this Olympic wage as an issue that is deeply intersectional, and so therefore, I just call on you to be consistent, to represent us, to represent our people, and to defend the Olympic wage. Fascism is only capitalism showing its teeth when it faces a moment of crisis. Therefore, I believe that in order to resist fascism, we have to place power in the working people. And so this defending of wage represents something broader to better this country and this world. Thank you very much.
Honorable members of the City Council, I respectfully urge you to reconsider the proposed ban on 7-hydroxymechaginine, or 7-OH, a naturally occurring component of Kratom. While recent headlines have linked it to several overdose deaths in Los Angeles County, coroner reports confirm that every case involved multiple substances, not 7-OH alone. Since 7-OH products entered the market roughly 2 years ago, national overdose deaths have declined by nearly 24%. That's not a coincidence. It reflects the role 7-OH plays as a harm reduction alternative, helping people avoid far deadlier substances like fentanyl. Millions of Americans, including many veterans living with chronic pain or PTSD, rely on Kratom and its derivatives to remain stable, employed, and out of danger. Banning 7-OH will not enhance safety. It will drive consumers toward illicit markets, eliminate American jobs, and reverse this progress. Let's ground policy in data, compassion, and harm reduction, not fear. Thank you for your time and consideration.
All right, good morning, council members. My name is Nico Gardner. I'm speaking on behalf of United Teachers Los Angeles, and on behalf of the 38,000 public school educators in Los Angeles, we are proud to stand in solidarity with tourism workers everywhere, fighting for the Olympic wage. This just passed 2.5 years ago, it just passed in September, and I'm just heartbroken to hear that, again, Delta, United, and the Hotel and Lodging Association are trying to overturn the Olympic wage. This is absolutely unacceptable. Council members, in a time of rising economic crisis, of rising inaffordability, we urge you not to give in to corporate greed and corporate blackmail, and stand strong with workers and stand strong for the Olympic wage. Thank you so much.
So my name is Jordan Long. I'm a bartender at the Delta One Lounge at LAX, and I am here after another closing shift, very tired. I am personally disgusted to see my company spending millions to stop hardworking Angelenos and their families from earning a better living wage. Now Delta, a partner of the LA 28, along with the hotel lobbies and United, is seeking to undermine the very workers of the city who will make the Olympic Games even possible, and by denying them a living wage and threatening the city with an attack on its budget. So I urge you, we urge you, please do not be fooled. Please stand strong and defend our Olympic wage. This is my city. I was born here, I was raised here, and I'm going to be here forever. I love this city. Please do the right thing for my people. Please. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Speaker.
Good afternoon, council members. My name is Joseph Marino, and I operate a small business in Ventura County. My company employs local residents and helps support many families. I'm here today because the proposed ban on 7-hydroxy concerns me deeply. Since this compound entered the market back in 2023, drug-related overdoses in the U.S. have decreased, not increased, and that's a fact no one can deny. Meanwhile, our country continues to face an undeniable crisis. Fentanyl and street drugs are taking lives every single day, yet there's almost no clear evidence linking 7-hydroxy to fatal overdoses. Most reported cases involve multiple substances. Instead of an outright ban, you should focus on reasonable regulation and safe access. This industry supports standards, testing, and transparency. Banning this compound will only push people back towards the illicit market and far more dangerous alternatives. This is not gas station heroin or a new wave of the opioid epidemic. It's a harm reduction tool that has helped many thousands reclaim stability and quality of life. Thank you for the time and considering the real facts before making this decision.
Today I'm here to speak up as a communication and technology management student at UCSB and full-time employee. I'm constantly navigating high-pressure deadlines, presentations, and long work hours. Today I stand to support 7-hydroxymetragynine, or 7-O, a kratom compound that's been a lifeline. The anxiety from balancing school and a full-time job used to overwhelm me. Sleepless nights, racing thoughts, and fear of falling short. Using 7-O at the recommended dose, I found clarity and calmness, allowing me to craft compelling messages in my communication courses as well as research and innovate in tech management projects without the mental fog. As a former athlete with injuries, 7-O has been my go-to for pain relief. It's kept me from slipping back into old struggles with alcohol and nicotine, which were far more addictive and harder to quit than 7-O has ever been for me. This natural option has kept me focused, productive, and in control. Let's advocate for access to responsible, safe alternatives like 7-O. They empower students like me to thrive and provide a safe alternative to buying dangerous substances on the street. Thank you.
My name is Victor Sanchez. I'm the Executive Director of the Los Angeles Alliance for New Economy Lane. I have a more detailed letter that I can share with council members, and I can give it to the appropriate person when it's right. But in May, this council and the mayor made history by standing with tourism workers to raise wages and secure quality health care. With the support of over 500 coalition members, we fought for more than 2 years so that no one making hotel beds or welcoming guests at LAX would have to sleep in their car or fall behind on medical bills. After that victory, and after Angelenos stood with us in defeating a referendum funded by Delta, United, and the hotel lobby, these same billion-dollar corporations are again trying to bully our city instead of paying fair wages. Council members, what kind of a city do we want to live in? One where corporations strong-arm our leaders into keeping Angelenos in poverty? Do not let them gut the Olympic wage. We can't let these corporations drag our city backward. Thank you.
Thank you, Speaker.
Yes, I wanted to speak today regarding the proposed ban on kratom and 7-metragynine, commonly referred to as 7-OH. I am a 7-OH and kratom user, and it has created a great deal of stability in my life. As many of the speakers before have said, it's enabled me to stay away from drugs that would be far more harmful. And I think that this ban is short-sighted, and humbly ask that the council reconsider and study the issue further before marching in lockstep with another ban. And thank you for hearing me out.
Thank you. Hello, Speaker. Which item or general public comment would you like to speak to?
Good morning. General public comment,
Please go ahead.
Mr. Marquise, how long have you been having an affair on your wife? Oh, now I have your attention, huh? The moment I say that the president has been sleeping with his assistant, everybody's heads turn. But when I talk about the corruption, housing, and food insecurity, and the copious amounts of money wasted, all I have is crickets and nobody paying attention, as you can see. Isn't it funny that we only care about the betrayal when it's personal, but not when it's systemic? Because this isn't about one man cheating on his wife. This is about an entire system cheating the people of our city, hiding the truth behind polished smiles and press conferences like our mayor. So yeah, if I have to start with gossip to make you look up Mr. Marquise, then so be it. But make no mistake that the real affair is between power and profit.
My name is Sheila Richardson, Exclusive Systems. I am from the County of Los Angeles Board of Supervisors, and I am president and founder of Exclusive Systems, formerly Exclusive Auto Corp. I am also commissioner with the City of Carson. On Friday, I came over to your wonderful entity to make sure that Karen Bass and all 15 of your districts have a copy of my constituents' concerns desk forms. We all know how important it is to meet the needs in our districts of our constituents. And we understand that the diverse languages that we have are numerous. And so with that being said, I encourage each and every one of you to review the documentation that I did submit to your office and contact me for any questions that you have. There is a forms request tutorial that is available that you can review as well if you have any questions or concerns. And I do have information for each and every one of you to review as well. And by all means, be sure and contact my office if you have any questions. This one I'd like to give to City Clerk for Mayor Karen Bass.
Sure. Thank you very much,
Thank
Speaker.
you.
Council President, all the names have been called for public comment.
All right. Thank everybody who came to share with us this morning. Madam Clerk, what items are before us?
This Saturday, West Adams, we have Dia de los Muertos, a celebration of culture and heritage. Actually, the address is 5640 West Adams Boulevard, and will be from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. There'll be an altar, and there'll be fun and cultural dance and music. So come out and join us for our 3rd annual Dia de los Muertos Festival block party. Thank you.
Colleagues, I wanted to also invite all of you to Panorama City this weekend. We are having our 2nd annual Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos event in partnership with Casa Esperanza, the San Fernando Valley Neighborhood Partnership, San Fernando Valley Car Club Council, and many more will be there. It's going to be a resource fair, altars dedicated to social issues that have cost people their lives, jumpers, and so much more.
Thank you so much. Councilmember Hutt.
Mr. Chair, on item 23, can we send this emergency forthwith, please?
I don't know if there's such a thing as emergency forthwith, but for you, yes. Urgent forthwith. Okay.
I need emergency, urgency.
All of it. All of it.
Okay, so
triage. Thank you.
All right.
just a moment, sir. Sorry. So item 23 is urgent forthwith, correct? So that requires a vote, please.
All right. Let's open the roll on emergency, urgent, forthwith. Close the roll. Tabulate the vote. All right.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Blumenfield.
I was going to wait till Friday to make this announcement, but since everybody's announcing their Dia de los Muertos events, I figured I would chime in because we are having a huge one, which we do every year. It's the 25th annual Dia de los Muertos event, and it's in Canoga Park on Sunday. So come on, we have a car show, we have vendors, we have all sorts of amazing things. It's a great community event. It's been going on for a quarter century. Everyone's invited.
All right. Councilmember Rodriguez.
Thank you. And certainly, last but not least on the Dia de los Muertos celebration, I'm actually very proud to announce that for the first time, we are moving the annual Pacoima Dia de los Muertos celebration to do it at the San Fernando Cemetery in partnership with the Archdiocese of Los Angeles. And so this is our effort to really take out what others have commercialized and really bring it back to the true roots of the celebration. And so working with the Archdiocese and the Archdiocese cemeteries, I'm really proud that we're going to be having the annual Dia de los Muertos on the 1st and doing this in partnership for free for residents to come on out and honor their loved ones.
Thank you so much. And I'll just add, in Council's Districts 8 and 1, we'll be having our Dia de los Muertos celebration at the corner of Hoover and Adams, where District 1, District 8, and District 9 meet there. And we'll have an 80-foot 85-foot Ferris wheel there that you'll be able to see from the freeway, which we're very excited about. Food, games, we'll have a altar there, a very large altar. This is also the location of one of the country's only active puppet theaters. It's called the 24th Street Theater. right there right there at that intersection, and they're the sponsors for it. And also just a great LA story that warms my heart. The Avila brothers will be performing. The Avila brothers are from Boyle Heights. Their father was a session musician for Motown when they were growing up. So they kind of grew up in the studio and learned how to do music. And now they are producers for people like Usher and Janet Jackson and Bruno Mars and all the rest. They don't normally perform, but we asked them if they would come out and do something for the neighborhood themselves, and they're going to do that on Sunday night at our Dia de los Muertos celebration. So we're very excited. Everybody's invited. We will announce this again on Friday. So everybody act like you're hearing it for the first time. All right.